Alrighty! We start. We start. We are starting, yes we are. Do da do da. We are starting, yes we are. Do 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 day. Gonna live all night. Gonna live all day. Do 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 day. I'm gonna switch my outfit again. Let's see, we've got a galley for tonight. I would drag you in, but you sound like you're dead tired.
I am running on like 3.5 hours sleep.
How many hours?
3.5, give or take.
That's horrible.
Oh yeah.
For those who don't remember, this is our Chaos Gremlin, Fluffy. And usually, when
I was planning on being here with more energy, but plans changed, so I lost out on sleep.
Alright. So let's see, your D&D campaigns got canceled today, and you don't work tomorrow. So what's your plan tomorrow?
The same plan as today. Do nothing and slowly dismantle my room so I can put in my new bed.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that. Da 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 da. Wonderland! It's the crazy gremlin! He is here.
Sleep deprived.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
I remember the last time you popped into the chat and you just screamed, "Oh my god, it's the Australian!"
Yes, because I definitely have an Australian accent. It's glorious.
No, you're just the wacky Australian that everybody remembers. That's all.
Make a good first impression. By a good one, it's a long-lasting. So, good is debatable.
Wonderland, do you want to kill yourself to shark to get blue lights? While we wait for the others to log in.
I just got here. I just sat down. Do you want to kill yourself?
I'm just
asking!
asking!
This is Sea of Thieves.
I'm just asking!
Uh,
No need to nibble
Trolli,
my
you
head
can't
off.
just say that to people.
Of course I can! I'm Trolli! That's expected of me, and if it's not expected, then shame on you! You two still there? Still alive? Somewhere?
Yeah. The DLC for a thing that I like came out recently. Not recently, it came out today. And it's most of the things that they added are just variations of the things that were already in the game. I don't care, they're adorable. They made the spider a cinnamon roll.
Oh dear, they've released the food-based DLCs, huh?
Well, I mean, it's literally called Cozy Kitchen. That was always going to be the case.
Ah.
But the default one is called Arachnid, and it's a spider that's like made out of yarn. And then this one is Cinnaspinner, and it's a spider that's just like its whole like backside is just a giant cinnamon roll.
Sounds about right.
There's also one in here that is not food themed, and its name is, I shit you, not Bubble Ducky. Bubble Ducky. We couldn't do any better than Bubble Ducky. I don't care, I still love him, because it's just like a little cartoon duck and a rainfly. They didn't need to try for this one.
Apparently they didn't even want to try.
They clearly didn't. I don't care. He is my favorite of the new ones. Well, I mean, of the new ones I've seen, there's still like, what, 2 that I haven't seen yet? Yeah. But the rest of them I saw because they were posting like, hey, here's one that's coming out soon, and they posted most of them. Hi, Wood.
Hello, Wood darling. It's a boob. Dog, why do you always step on me that way? It's painful. Oh, painful. Oh, painful, painful, painful. Can you stop? Yeah.
No.
Dog
No.
trying to lick me. After stepping on me in painful ways.
So, the one that I currently have it set to try to get is the toaster version of this little, like, Game Boy monkey.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It was called 8-bit, and it's just like a monkey, but his head is a little, like, game console. And for the kitchen version, they just made his head a toaster, and he has little oven mitts on.
Oh, that's adorable.
Well, yes. I don't remember what it's called, because their names are different, but I do like most of these. There is one that I don't like in the new ones, because it's mostly just because it's based on one that I already didn't like, and it looks more similar than the rest of them do, because it just, like, reskins him to sushi. It was already the most boring one, because it's just a fish, and you made the kitchen version, and it's just sushi.
Yeah. Wonderland, not Wonderland. Wood, when you join in, darling, go ahead and go, pilfer monkey things. Loot
I can
monkey, there we
easily
go.
see who's the favorite here. Wonderland joins. Go kill yourself. Wood joins. Go pilfer things.
Well, Wood has a fear of seeing the endless depths, so it makes more sense for Wood to be doing the scavenger monkey stuff, and giving Wonderland something to do that takes a bit of annoyance but also time and forces them to actually sit and do it is also beneficial. Because it keeps the two gremlins busy.
It forces them to sit still and do something.
More or less.
So that's why I was chosen for this.
Pretty much. I have no regrets or anything.
I
I didn't
didn't
say
do
you
it.
were wrong for that. Hello, shark, come get me.
Just imagining this dramatic flailing of your arms wide open going, "Shark, darling, have at ye!"
That, but also my leg is broken because I just jumped off the mast to hurt myself before I did it.
Of course you did.
Well, now he only needs to bite me once.
Trying to remember which one's the pair of pants that doesn't look horrible on me. There.
I would.
Oh, tell Wood the good news.
Well, yeah, I can see your messages now.
Wait, so you finally got fixed the family setting?
Yes. Had to go and set my Microsoft account to over 18.
I'm so sorry that that was the case, because everything I found just found it to be even more annoying than it was.
You, bite me.
Yeah, so
Bite me.
pretty much everything from being unable to get the Twitch drops to being unable to communicate with anybody was all because she was marked as under 18.
Bite me.
Didn't I give you that advice, like, nearly 2 months ago?
It was suggested,
Probably.
but they were trying to see if there was anything else they could do, in the hopes that it wasn't that stupid, because they really didn't want to lie. Excuse me, my body's trying to hiccup and it's
Yeah,
not hiccuping.
that wasn't the reason. It was that I thought it was already set to that, and I checked it, and it said it was already set to over 18, so I thought that wasn't the problem. And it was the Microsoft account,
Yeah.
which was not the case. I clearly have no problem with with lying about my age with these things.
It's one of the fundamental things. You always say you're over 18, and everyone on the internet is a girl, a guy in real life.
I hated that
Pure
thing.
fundamental rules of the internet.
That's why when I say girl, I say GURL every time I type the word girl when it comes to a game, because that way I'm being very fucking clear. I'm not saying guy in real life. Yes, I know that's a duck. It's okay. I'm somewhere close to 20 at this point. I did not grab a storage crate, Wonderland. You are free to do, or Wood. I'm seeing Wonderland's name in the background as Wood is smacking me with daggers. Um, sorry. I needed to show off my tattoos again. You buy them from the yellow merchant people.
You all want to throw me into the cage so I can change the one right there?
Yeah.
What?
There's one in the cage.
Oh, I usually only color the top deck because then it makes it harder to see if there are holes and stuff.
Ah, I definitely did that.
I'll fix it if you're okay with it. I'm gonna fix it just for the holes.
Yeah, said sure. The top deck was the ones I didn't change because I thought we were just turning them off.
No, you turn them off so that you don't accidentally we're a big crew right now, so why the hell not?
It does not. That doesn't mean we're more competent.
We may not be more competent. That is true. That is very, very true. Um, very potentially true. But that
We
being
are greater
said,
in number, not greater in skill.
uh, maybe. But we have we have a stylish ship. We may as well show off that we're a galleon. Community week is over, which means there are less people trying to murder hobo us. So we can actually be a little decorative.
Hey.
Wait, did I get it? Yes, I did get it from the stream that's been on for the last 10 hours.
Okay, so you just got the obsidian stuff or the stuff for your other game?
No, the obsidian stuff.
Yay! I was gonna do the stream for that on Saturday, but I'll have to wait and see if anybody else wants to do it.
I have the crest.
Stream on the weekend. So I discovered that if I stream from my Xbox to my PC, and then have the decorations of like the little slime in the corner and the fiery border, that it does not count as a Twitch drop because Sea of Thieves records that you are playing your video game from the original device, as well as having it listed as you're playing the game. So it is listed as playing the game, but because I'm using a pass-through function to have all the decorations, it won't let me do the Twitch stream rewards unless I'm doing it just from my Xbox. And I only do it just for my Xbox when I'm working on the weekends.
I have finished every current Twitch drop for a game I play.
Yay!
Overwatch 2, Rivals, and Sea of Thieves.
Speaking of obsidian...
Oh.
Yes. That's a pretty one. That's actually a really pretty coronet. I like it. But it doesn't fit the current theme, so I'm going to go back to that one. I just wanted to see how the obsidian ship's crest thing looks. Yeah, it looks pretty. Here we go. Alright, as soon as Wood is back with the crate, we will be doing a raw Zodiac. We're not going to dive to it, we're just going to turn around and go to a raw Zodiac. I know there's one. Which one are we closer to? Marvel Rivals, if Overwatch is more toxic. Not surprised. Genuinely not surprised.
thing is that, like, I only play rivals with friends because I'm not willing to put up with it if I'm not playing with other people. Because it's, like, for the most part it's fun, but it's that since every character is either really overpowered or annoying in their own special way, it never feels like I lost because, oh, the other person is good. It feels like I lost because that's bullshit. Like,
Oh, wait!
there's like
wait.
two.
I have an idea. I want to check. I just remembered I was going to change something last time. Continue.
There's like one or two characters that aren't incredibly annoying to fight because, like, literally all of them. There's like I mostly play support, and there's like half a dozen flank characters. I mostly play support, which means Venom, Magic, Spider-Man, Iron Fist, just every game, just over and over, just
I don't
like
quite...
the only
Ow!
ones.
Stop it!
It's basically all of them. Like Black Panther is another one. They're all just like melee characters that deal a lot of damage, and so they're just gonna sneak around the back and then just kill all the supports, because that's all they can really do well.
Do me a favor.
I would also.
Does this capstan look really out of place? The anchor ball point?
I think it looked better because this is also green at the old one. It doesn't look. Yeah, it's just because of the cannons.
Because I've got two different green and gold ones. It's the tribute peak that I think I got for finishing the Tall Tales, and the less gilded one, which is the gold hoarders.
So I think the less excessive one.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure because I was going to pick the merchants for the blue gems instead of the green, but then I realized, oh, this is actually way more silver than I thought it would be.
But I play as the Luna Snow, who's a support character, which means of all of those, there's like one I can reliably deal with, which is Star-Lord, because he's just the tracer of this game. And I have a freeze, so I can just hit him and he just can't touch me.
Nice.
But other than that, all of the other ones are just so annoying.
By the way, we're going directly to the tower in front of us. Or not? Question mark? Okay, that's a skeleton sleep. Never mind. So, Floofy, do you and Wonderland play any of the same games?
That is a good question. I have no idea.
What do you play?
These days, it's Dungeons and Dragons. So, that's an arm. Helldivers, so baby, and Doctide. Oh, by common ones. I'm presently playing Factorio. Which is...
Wood might be a good Helldivers partner for you. We may or may not crash into this sloop. I do not know what it's doing. Dog, I love you, but you need to stop getting in my face right now. I'm trying to steer a ship.
Oh, nothing.
It's no.
Wood, can you roll up the front sail, please? Yeah, I know it's a skelly sloop, dear. I wasn't sure if it was going to sail across us or not. Saved via harpoon. Whew. There's a skeleton with a TNT barrel if either of you need it.
I'm good. Do you want me to stay up here?
No, I'm gonna stay here while you two go... Well, no. Well, we can all go battle. Because this is going to be to get you your red orbs.
Well, I mean, we just have to sell them for that.
Yeah, but you still gotta fight your way... Oh, not the heavy one. Hello, light
Need
little girl.
10 more, I think.
I forget which side the opening's on. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Brasnut gets wood. Wood, you suck. Let's see, where's the armory box in this one? Of course I need food. Cold-nosed dog. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That's a lot of blanket you're trying to get under, dog. I have all my blanket tossed to the side of me, and the dog is trying very hard to burrow under it. So it's like this little midget of a dog trying to get into a giant mess of pillows. I forget what I have equipped. Okay, so I get to practice my blunderbussing.
I would like to try to get the last scattershot achievement. Not the last one. But there is a scattershot achievement I still need to get, which is killing 2 skeletons with the scattershot. The wood.
I was
Was
coming.
that even her?
No, I was coming over to set it off behind her, and right as I set it down, the hyper freaking monkey ran away.
Okay, wood. Ah, God. Is this the only cannon in here?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's one up there.
There's always 2 of them, though.
Wood, I'm going to strangle you. Get off the cannon. Thank you. No, this isn't gonna work. I'd need people to bring them over there.
That's why you don't cannon. Oh, I get it. Okay, so, Wonderland's trying to do an achievement, so we need to stand over here. I see what you're doing.
Right, you need to bring them, down there. Down
Well,
there.
they can't hit it. They can't walk to us when we're over here. So I was thinking we could at least survive.
Oh. Yeah, this is working. Lovely. I don't have any knives. Hold on. Shit.
And that is why I stood on top of that. Because the AI can't walk its way over here, so if I stand right about here, they'll cluster below me trying to hit me, and they won't actually be able to do it. Okay, Wood, stop killing them. Wonderland needs at least 2 of them alive. And one's about to smack you.
Where is the ammo chest? I didn't see it.
It's at the top of the staircase, in front of you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, there's
Thank
one.
you. There's only one. Just
Okay. Wonderland, you get ready to fire. Actually, no. Wait. We should all get up here where the spyglass thing is, to get them to gather here, and then you can go to the cannon. Oh dear.
shit.
Okay, now go to the cannon, Wonderland. I'll try and drag them into your shot range, but this is probably not the best time to try.
What? You bragged all you brought everyone that I could have hit away.
Okay, you may have to just not do that at this one and probably save
Okay.
your scatter shots for when you're doing an actual skeleton bounty on a beach and you can pick them off on your ship. Because this is going to be just way too ridiculously difficult for you to try doing that.
This should be easy. No, you don't get a defense.
She's just in killing overdrive autopilot, so...
No, you don't get a defense. They were all exactly where I needed them.
Oh, I've got Bossy Boots. Whose name I... Raider of Secrets that I can't pronounce or remember to say. Alright. Good to grab the orb, and I'll meet you upstairs.
Perfect.
What?
I pulled her away from it as she was running up so I could finish the ritual.
Nice.
Not
Hi.
nice.
Sweet, we have a first-time talker in Twitch. Hello. We're just currently getting things warmed up, getting back in the swing of things. We haven't had the holy freaking. That's a lot of stuff. I need to sort this out or my brain's gonna rot. Much better. We're just warming up. We haven't had the full group together for a while.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what? Oh yeah, your life's been super busy. I'm excited to finally have you two playing with me again. Dog, every time I'm on a stream,
I
every
heard it that
freaking time, every single blessed time. Drives me nuts.
I heard the dog that time.
Every single time I'm doing a stream, she decides to bark at something. If I'm not on a stream,
What?
quiet as a lamb.
What? What?
You're lucky that didn't
I'll
hurt the
go.
ship. So
Okay.
who was
Good
carrying?
to check to make sure.
Do you have the orb?
No, yeah, it's right here.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back towards the port we just spawned in. You're gonna jump off and sell the orb, and then we're gonna continue on our merry way.
All right. I mean, shouldn't she come with me for the treasure chest?
You can put the orb in the treasure chest and take it that way.
It's already it's full.
Oh, then yeah, you both can jump off. I just know the orb is the more important of the
What?
treasure.
What?
I mean, we're not gonna dive or anything.
Wood, do you want the box or the orb? Honey, wait, let yourself get further away. I'm gonna try to... Okay. You want the box or the orb?
Curse my rubber banding, she says. Since she's rubber banding, how about you take the orb? and she can take the chest. That way, if she ever bans, at least she can find what she dropped.
Alright. How non-suspicious.
Careful, if you two play on the nose, I'm gonna be very tempted to blunderbuss you off.
Okay, I'm sorry, last time she did that, I accidentally blew the ship up. So you should be happy there's not TNT up here this time.
I mean, when you did that, I literally told you guys, do not play there. There are TNT barrels. Did you listen? No, you didn't.
It's I still didn't know what I was doing.
Alright. Like, Wood stopped screwing around, but she still did the disguise, which prompted you to attack her, so you're both at fault for that one.
I didn't, no, because what happened is I used the grapple, but I grabbed a barrel and didn't know what to do with it, so I just put it down.
Wood, grab your treasure chest and jump off now.
Yippee.
I'll see you when the sun rises, kids, and have a great day! I feel like I was mimicking something, but I'm not sure what. I've been watching too much
Grandpa
MASH.
too.
I've been watching MASH! Sue me.
You're a grandpa too.
I mean, Grandpa had to marry someone, so I'm technically Grandma. Well, no, we're both wives, and we're both grandpas. Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Logic.
I've been watching way too much MASH. Listening to Alan Alda make funny noises.
Oh, no, these are sirens, not the mermaid.
Swam up to things trying to kill you.
Yeah. Obviously I did. Shouldn't expect any better from me.
It happens. Not often, but it happens.
Still feel bad attacking them.
Why would you feel bad attacking them?
Refuse to elaborate.
Aw, you like the merfolks.
I have a genuine reason, I just don't want to talk about it.
Are you a little mermaid going swimming in the sea?
You didn't even, you could have done a Little Mermaid song, but no. You did fucking Do You Want to Build a Snowman?
I can't remember the mermaid theme song right now, okay? It's been so many years since I've watched the original that I do not remember it.
I haven't seen it.
Just saying.
I don't know if The Little Mermaid has a theme song. All I remember is Under the Sea.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
That
what I
one's
was
the
thinking
funny
of, was
one.
Under the Sea.
The one I was thinking is the one where she's singing about people having feet, or if it's dancing and whatnot.
I can't tell if that you're talking about the actual one or the parody.
There's a parody?
There's
Oh,
parodies
yes.
of most Disney songs.
Okay, so in the original Little Mermaid, she goes into her treasure trove, says, what would it be like to live on land, have feet to do dancing, and all these little things, basically, as she's looking at all her doodahs and trinkets of some things of wonders. Something like that.
Called, but I do know the song.
I always thought that was more of her theme song.
I was about to say that it's Wouldn't You Like, but no, that's from fucking Epic the Musical. It's one of Hermes' songs.
The problem is that I met a guy who said that the one where she sings about wishing she could be on land and being with the people up there. Oh, wouldn't you want to be where the people are?
That's called Part of Your World.
Yeah, Part of Your World. This big black dude that I knew, and I mean like over 6 feet tall, very heavy set because of glandular issues. He said that was his theme song in life, and this was a very macho man, which made me giggle to no end, by the way. And after meeting him, I more or less blanked that song from my memory because we left on pretty bad terms. Basically, he pulled the whole, we can be friends, I just liked cuisine, I like sharing cuisine, we can hang out. 5 months into it, you need to date me instead of your overseas fiance because I'm here and I'm better than him. It's like, wow, you listened to nothing that I said in that department. So, yeah, I kind of blocked out most of The Little Mermaid after that. Because it was so heavily tied to that dude.
I feel like we skipped a few steps.
I mean, do you want me to tell the whole story?
No.
Just acknowledging that it was a very fast wrap-up. Okay, got it.
Save that for when we're waiting the ducks to spawn. Just say exactly what you said there a second time.
You do realize I will not remember this by the time it's the ducks, and you're supposed to be reminding me what I do on ducks anyway.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I was thinking of doing ducks either next Wednesday or next Monday. I had an idea to write a little story, and I'm kind of pondering on if I write the little bit of it, should I read it out loud, or would that be considered voice acting, or would it be weird, and then all the nervousness and all that other crap starts.
I mean, I would willingly sit through that. Yeah. What Wood said.
Okay, so that's plunder, which means that's the fort, and that means that the chimney is just on the other side of this. Got it. Can't be worse than anything I'd make. I like seeing what fellas I know make, even if it ain't S tier.
Term a phrase I will never use again.
I mean, anyone who likes fantasy or anime knows the ranks of E, F, all the way through S, so I think you're pretty good there. Scovit is saying goodbye to her rubber banding. I don't know what that symbol is. Maji cursed at her rubber banding. Oh, I didn't see that for a while. Person on Twitch is sympathetic.
Wood, I grabbed the ladder correctly and you pulled me off, you ass.
Well, see you later. See you later, Noomkadoodles.
I activated the chest, saw that she had the harpoon in her hand, and immediately went, wait, no. No, that's not what I wanted.
Well, you duck with it and you find out.
That's fair. That's fair enough.
Did you spawn on the ship behind me? Oh, you both did. How interesting. After we get this orb, we can totally hit that fort. More things to crush. More gold to make. Fifi, are you still alive, my sweetie pie?
Oh no, I died ages ago.
Oh, did you see that thing I posted about Stranger Things? And Haluma Boss.
I saw a cannon go off over there.
Yeah.
The island.
Because that's where skeletons are. There's a...
I know it's a skeleton, I'm just nervous.
There's an older Disney movie that was like playing around with CGI when CGI was still relatively new called Stranger Things. It's basically a fairy princess becomes bad boy or bad girl and tries to rescue her very flamboyant boy crazy sister princess. And realizes she's in love with the Bog King.
One.
Yes, the Bog King! I don't know why, but Bog King and David Bowie as the Goblin King, both of them are just so fucking sexy! I like weird looking guys. Anyway.
Hold on, sorry. You said you called it Stranger Things, and it took a while for me to figure out what you were actually talking about.
Oh, no, Strange
I don't
Magic.
know how to-
Strange Magic. I'm sorry, Strange Magic.
I don't know how to explain this. He looks like he was a scrapped character in The Rise of the Guardians.
He's basically designed on a flying bug that melds into rocks and to, tree bark, but is very long and lanky and has certain edges, and the way his face is made is very appealing to me. I like guys that are not the golden ratio stuff. Guys that are golden ratio turn me off so hard because people have over-standardized it, and it's all, ooh la la, with that crap. Just like, no. Just no. Anyway, so there's a scene in that movie where the bad girl princess orders the Bog King to take her to her kidnapped sister. And as soon as they open the cell door, her sister starts singing, "Sugar pie, honey bunch, how much I love you!" Like, really freaking loud. And they slam the door, and the princess is like, "You?" And the Bog King is like, "Yes," because accidentally the sister got dusted in Love Potion and then saw the Bog King as soon as she was released from the captive bag, when the Bog King was trying to destroy the potion, not use the potion. So, it's very much of a, you? Yes. Antidote! Working on it! Because neither of them like that outcome. And someone said that Sugar Pie Honey Bunch is the fandom for Haluva Boss. The Bog King
What?
is Blitzo trying not to be loved by the entire fandom. It made me giggle so hard.
I
No,
can
is
actually
that...
see that
No,
plot easily.
I think I have seen this.
I was pretty sure I sent it to my private chat with Floof as well as the Discord server because it tickled my fancy, because Strange Magic is one of my favorite of those little remembered movies, as well as the Black Cauldron. Like those little dark ones that they're just so freaking absurd, but still freaking amazing at the same time.
Sorry, you brought up Hell the Boss. I watched that for a little while, and then it got to a point where I cannot watch it without physically cringing, so...
That's the whole point of Haluva Boss. But Strange Magic is also about a crap ton of cringing, because they sing a lot of really stupid songs, including cringy Elvis songs. And it's basically, who cringes harder? The bad music, or the actually nice storyline that develops for the badass princess and the Bog King?
Yes.
So it's literally a cringe-style movie representing a cringe-style cartoon made for adults that are very much as corrupt as both the movies and TV show are. Which made me very, very, very happy.
I liked, Has-Been Hotel. That's like the only show I have watched, because normally I can't do that. I do not have the attention span nor the memory for that. But that one I liked.
Yeah.
So,
I tried to like Has-Been Hotel. I have issues when it comes to angels, demon, heaven, and hell. I like Haluva Boss because it takes a different aspect of it, but with Has-Been Hotel, it really shoves it in your face because it's just the style of what was done. So I've got to give it some credence. And while the Broadway stuff was intentional and whatnots, you need Owl and Bat, right?
No, Owl and Bug.
Oh. Oh, Crab. So... yeah, the Has-Been Hotel was amazing with its pilot. I don't like the way that they changed stuff around, but I love the Radio Demon. One of my nephews, whom I love to death, is... when he's feeling mischievous, he is the Radio Demon, which makes me love it all the more. And that's why I can appreciate that stuff. Oh yeah, definitely. I liked that she showed themes of things happening in the people's lives, but other than that, it was very much I want to watch a show for the stupid shenanigans and maybe slowly growing a development to the characters, not a Broadway musical statement. While it is a really good statement, I'm gonna focus on Haluva Boss instead. And I find the Haluva Boss characters absolutely amazing. I have not fallen in love with adult cartoon characters. Well, there was a TV show that came out in 1995 called Gargoyles, which was later redesignated as adult content only in the early 2000s. So if we're talking...
Wait, hold on.
What?
Sorry, now, as we're saying this, I believe it's Goliath in Gargoyles is voiced by Keith David, who also voices Husk in Has-Been.
Exactly, which is why I watched Has-Been Hotel to see Goliath. Because when I was a kid, I always wanted to be in a romantic relationship with a Brooklyn. Nope, turns out I'm in a relationship with a Goliath. Hands frickin' down, I ended up with a man who has the exact personality of Goliath, but militarized. So that sternness is military-based, not just quiet and thoughtful.
It's, I mean, in the Has-Been pilot, it had, Angel Dust was,
phenomenal.
I'm blanking on his name. No, I mean,
oh yeah,
the
I know they
voice
switched
actor.
his actor, yeah, which was kind of sad.
They switched all of the actors, but it was Michael Kovac in the pilot, and I love that man.
Yep.
But, in the actual show, they had Keith David as Husk, and then also Alex Brightman as Adam and Pentious, and he is Beetlejuice on Broadway.
Yeah. But anyway, what I was saying is, Has-Been Hotel is okay, but Haluva Boss has quite literally stolen the thunder that I had from growing up in 1995 and living with the Gargoyles a couple years later, and just... The Gargoyles is literally the first cartoon I ever remember watching as a child. And it has been my favorite adult-themed or adult-based cartoon my entire life. Yeah, no, Haluva Boss has now very tightly tied with Gargoyles for my favorite American-made, meant-for-adults cartoon. And to be fair, my absolute favorites are Asmodeus and Fizarali, to where if I had a parent that was a good parent, I would want them to be those two knuckleheads. I would love to have a pair of dads exactly like Fizarali and Asmodeus.
Fizz is also Alex Brightman. That's not important.
I know they're both dudes. I don't care. They have the kind of fun, bouncy relationship I'd love to have.
He's voiced by the same guy that voices Adam.
Which I try very hard not to think about. They did a spectacular job of making Adam a type of character that I would very gladly sucker punch. And then break his balls as hard as I could.
Also Pentious. And I love Pentious.
Yes, Pentious is freaking adorable.
Yeah, Pentious is great. The thing is, my friends have been trying to get me to watch certain shows, but it's always like The Owl House and Steven Universe and the shows like that. Except for the Wood. Hush.
I tried a couple
Hush
episodes of Gravity Falls. It was just it could not hold my attention worth crap.
Except for the one friend group that has been desperately trying to get me to watch Invincible.
Invincible got very gory, very dark, very depressing, very quickly. I'd be cautious about that one.
I know what it is.
Okay. Yeah, I was watching it a fair bit. The Harley Quinn series that came out on Amazon, that's amazing. I could watch that over and over, honestly. Hey, Eric! Our favorite murder hobo from the servers on the Twitch channel right now. Hee oh, that's a lot of shinies. That I cannot stop the ship for because neither of you are paying attention. Okay.
I was over there.
But yeah, so yeah, I've watched the Owl House. I was really enjoying it when I was in the chill mode. Just because it's one of those if you want something that kind of makes you feel like your childhood, but is teenager mature enough to give you like, what did I just watch? Kind of giggles. Which was actually really well done. I hate the way they ended it because they were doing the whole Disney can't, like Disney literally was saying, we allow and support our LGBTQ employee community, but we cannot continue to produce LGBTQ content. Literally is what happened. So the third season is literally just 2 1-hour-long episodes as they rushed to finish it. And the creator of Owl House was pissed. I was pissed. It was like, this had so much potential to continue going and be even more amazing.
I just remember people were putting images, or not images, videos of like that one random ass song that was on Disney at some point. It was like on Disney Plus, is just from what I remember. And all of the captions would just say like, no, they canceled the Owl House for this shit.
Yeah.
And I
looked into what it actually was, and there's actually a place where the creator of the Owl House angrily went on record explaining exactly what she was told, and was literally told that it was literally canceled because the 2 main characters were a pair of lesbian girls. Even though they were teenagers, pretty close to entering college age. And that was just something Disney was not comfortable with.
That's the Owl House. Oh, yeah, no, I'll be very, very cranky.
Yeah. I just remember...
I never got into watching it, but I've seen snippets of it, and it's like, it's all been amazing.
Like, I was going to avoid it, but it is fantastic.
I've watched the first little bit of it, and from what I've seen, I liked it.
Well, that worked out nicely as a double harpoon. I harpooned Wonderland Wood right as she was releasing her harpoon, and it caused her to harpoon onto the ceiling instead of the floor. That was awesome.
I remember one guy that I watched was doing his like, okay, viewers send in your like. From first time he did it was video games, but then the second time it was from any show or movie. Send in your hear me outs, and someone said, and he was like putting them on a tier list, and someone said Ida from the Owl House in the Harpy form, and he said C tier, and all of the comment section unanimously said, what the hell?
Yeah, Ida in owl form, it does a really good suspicion build up where if you're an adult you recognize that there's going to be something building up, but it's still a really fascinating build up in general. And her reveal and her struggle with her owl form is just very well written, very well choreographed in the cartoon itself. What was the other one you mentioned? Steven Universe. I was extremely bored and not having literally anything else to watch when I watched Steven Universe. It seems to have a very specific, like, people that like Billy and Mandy, Steven Universe, Gravity Falls, it seems to be a type of genre with those 3 types of shows. And it's not one that I ever really, got into.
My friends were trying to get me to watch that one just recently because they've, like, most of them have changed their profile pictures on Discord to just be a Steven Universe character, and they do that a lot. Like, most of the time on that server, it's... most of the time on that server, it's like almost everyone matching, and then my friend and her partner matching, and then me as this.
It's a
Most
cult!
of the time, it's like
It's a cult!
they're
You
all,
must
like,
look the same!
everyone's a Sanrio character, or everyone's an Owl House character, everyone's a Steven Universe character, and
I
then
never understood how
those
people
two
can
are
do that.
those two are like it's normally like canonically partners, but they also have done one that was like two different mouthwashing characters because they were both very invested in that game at the time.
Mouthwash is
and
the
then
name of a game?
Mouthwashing. It's a horror game, and it's very good.
You said horror, I lost interest. Continue.
Yep, that's about what I expected. I liked it. It's very good. I like horror stuff. That's why I've been genuinely considering looking at Invincible. But
Invincible isn't really horror in general. It's more of a, this is extremely depressing, life-destroying shit.
it's what? Okay, words are hard.
Because when I think of
It's-
horror, I
I
think
found- I
of
found the key.
slashers and things where people are broken down to be murdered or watch their families get murdered, because that's the whole point of the horror, is you're trying to stay alive and it's not working. That's what I understand as horror type stuff. So, if
It's like
yeah,
that. There's a few examples of this that I can think of, not many, that people called like horror adjacent, and there's two very opposite ends of that. There's like Terminator and Danganronpa, and then there's like Terminator, Danganronpa, and then there's The Boys and Invincible.
the Terminator from the 90s is considered horror?
Horror adjacent. So like not really a horror movie, but
What?
but still robot just like fucking I can't talk. I'm sorry.
I always thought those are more
Oh.
of the apocalyptic prevention type genre.
Those are normally considered more like action movies, but it's like I know sometimes people have like a spectrum of like horror to action movies, and so you can compare like Alien and Jurassic Park. Because they both have elements of both of those. It's just I
honestly never would have put the two of
Alien-
them in the same style.
it's not Alien, it's Aliens, it's the sequel. It's just like Aliens is more horror, Jurassic Park is more like an action movie.
I just call those kinds of
They're
action
behind.
thrillers. Like, for Jurassic Park, I consider it a thriller versus actual horror, because it's literally thrilling. It makes your body pulse with adrenaline.
Yeah.
And then horror is where it
It's-
actually makes you feel really freaking uncomfortable, and you just... For me, the horror genre just makes me feel really creepy and gross and crawly, and like, I just want to get the frick out of there. Like when you're walking down, like, an alleyway street and someone's following you, and you're like, nope, 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 nope.
I know these guys were doing like a video of like, because the whole thing they do is just talk about horror movies, and they were doing a video or a podcast episode about what qualifies as horror, and they were bringing up movies like The Joker, movies like that where they consider that horror adjacent. There was also some like they called Zombieland a horror movie, which I do not agree with at all.
Zombieland is a comedy
Sorry.
that was pretending to be a horror movie.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
It was literally a way to get kids interested in horror and gross stuff. There's
It's a
more stuff
comedy
in here.
movie with zombies.
There's more stuff
It's a
in there.
comedy movie with zombies. That's not a horror movie.
Meanwhile, here's me just thinking, I wonder how Trolli would go playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
I don't know. A friend talked me into playing the game Insomnia, where it's like you're in a creepy wood cabin and trying to survive. I got through a point of it to where it reverted to what the game was supposed to be before the guy that screwed it up made it all creepazoid. And I'm like, I'm so disappointed! It was actually really cool in the dark and depressing theme. Versus the, oh, it's a typical sprite game now. Okay.
Okay, so Amnesia:
Yeah.
The Dark Descent was the original horror game on YouTube, and like, it builds atmosphere through the entire game so well. to the extent that the first 2 hours, you're terrified, and nothing's happening, and that's what makes it so terrifying. You're waiting for stuff to happen. It's such a good atmospheric game. It's a puzzle game.
No, sorry.
Fine, if you guys send me a snippet, and I mean less than 3 to 5 minutes, I will look at it.
I remembered another, like, actually good example for what people consider horror adjacent is the game Alice Madness Returns. If you look at it, it has the horror tag on Steam.
I've heard of that. Yeah. That one was really hyped up to where even me and my little shell had heard about it before I worked with my gamer client.
The thing is, I genuinely didn't know this. I was incredibly upset to find out that the person that made it is the same guy who runs Plushy Dreadfuls, because that man is awful. But I like the game, and it's considered a horror game on Steam, which doesn't really make sense to me, because, like, nothing about it is actually scary. It's just that it's, like, a lot of the environments are, like, Hatter's area is, like, all steampunk, but it looks, like, abandoned aside from the enemies. So, it's still good at, like, feeling uneasy.
Yeah. It's definitely, it's much more psychological, but there's no, like, aspects of the game that are horror-specific. It's disturbing images, it's the unsettling scenery.
Maybe I just like the horror genre because I spent most of my childhood in fear.
Oh, yeah, I don't blame you on, like...
Like, I never even thought about it putting it that way, but it just kind of clicked as you guys were talking about it. Yeet me, darling! Yeet me! Woohoo! Failure! You're supposed to use the regular grappling hook!
I thought she was on it. I was trying to steal it.
But no, the entire purpose behind Alice in that particular Alice game is it is both an escapism and a defense mechanism to try and help her understand what's going on in life, and that the reason why she is where she is because adults are taking advantage of her, or an adult in particular.
Yes, I remember a lot of people were talking about it, and it was going over my head, but now that you're mentioning that part, I do remember that that was a big part of the issue people were having that I was aware of.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. I am going to go to my Steam.
It's sad. Like, people have found out what the third game would have been like, but it got cancelled. And everyone's really sad about it, because, like, the first game was good. Janky, but good. The second game was better. And the third game would have been the masterpiece.
Which sort of makes sense.
It was one of those... Yeah, it was one of those rare times where instead of things getting worse as the trilogy goes along, it got better.
So why did they cancel it?
Parent company said no.
Fair enough.
Something corporate speak. I forget the exact reason. It's been
a hot
9
minute.
months since I looked into it.
Oh, I went to my Steam and I searched by horror, and there's obviously, like, all the mascot horror games are in here, but then there is also, like, Stray, Undertale, Mortal Kombat. Like, a lot that I would not call horror. Mortal Kombat is the other two, aren't
depending on which role.
Oh, Flameheart's ship has landed.
100% horror. Stray is spooky.
Stray is not. Stray is not horror.
Stray is spooky.
I see Dredge on here, which makes sense. It's supposed to be the psychological horror fishing game, but still no.
I have a proposition.
Is Subnautica in that list? Subnautica should totally be a horror game.
Subnautica is labeled as horror, but I don't have it.
I have a proposition.
What is it?
We sell what we have, raise the Athena flag, and go sink that NPC-controlled Flameheart ship. It's an achievement!
I know it is. You know what? Sure, I'm not gonna fight you on that.
I just took all the cannonballs off the fort, so yes, we do.
I'd also like to say, very funny one on here is Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. It's listed as a horror game.
I can understand why.
Huh?
And that's the worst part. I can absolutely understand why that game is considered a horror game.
I need some context here on this particular game you're talking about.
It's a really hard 2D platform. Like, that's the whole premise of it, is it's meant to be insanely unforgiving.
Yes. So, the one aspect of horror is you've just gotten to a new high point. You know for a fact that if you slip off here, you're going right back to the beginning and you gotta start again.
And you are falling off there. Fuck you.
Yeah, and you slip. You barely manage to catch it with your stupid hammer. You're holding on by a pixel. You're trying to get up. Every attempt you try, you're just watching that pixel slide off a little bit more. That's the entire reason the game's counted as horror.
I have not beaten it. I got to hell and I just stopped playing. I will finish it eventually.
Are you going to try the other Rage Bait game where, what is it? It's the one where you're going through the cycle of work to get to the very top, and you're on rollerblades on your hands and knees?
I do not know what you're talking about.
Let me find it.
Yeah. I guess I was looking through this to see. I was looking at this to see if there was any more that I didn't agree with, because it's Alice Madness Returns, Amanda the Adventurer, the Bendy Games, Dead by Daylight, and Casting of Frank Stone. Like, all of those make sense. There is also some that are like, yeah, I guess that's a horror game, I'm not gonna fight it. Like Dead Island 2 and Left 4 Dead 2, like, I'm not gonna fight that. Lethal Company, Indigo Park, sure, I don't care if it was successful in that. If its goal was to be a horror game, fine.
Any woman in person. Video?
You post videos in memes and or media. Memes seems to be the better spot for it, because media seems to be where people actually put things they like looking at, versus the random snippets they see.
You'll say, I don't think Don't Fret was on there, which that is a horror game. So, I don't know why.
There you go. The Speed 1 world record is in there. It is a 9-minute video. On average, for first-time player,
Wonderland,
it takes 6
can
hours.
you roll up the front sail, please?
If Sea of Thieves will open again, yes.
Oh, Sea of Thieves crashed. Wood?
No, it didn't crash. I had Steam open and it wasn't opening.
Oh, okay. Whew, you gave me a little mini heart attack for a second.
Sorry. Yeah, it got to the point of me falling down an orange hell where I could get back up to that point in like 10 minutes. No, it was even less than that. It was like 8 minutes, I think. Which, for me, was really good. But I couldn't beat that part, so I have not picked it up since. I got up to that part like 5 times, looked up how to do it, watched that, and just put the game down. I'll figure it out later. I looked up how to do it and said absolutely the hell not. Oh, because you're bringing it up, okay. Why are you bringing it up? Wood, why? What? No, because you're on the harpoon. Why is it going back up?
Because she keeps flipping it. It's the only way it would be able to go back up.
Yeah, she was on the harpoon.
Alright, go vote to represent Athena's in the tavern.
In a second. Oh, this is in the supply crate.
I wonder why Casey didn't show up.
But
I wonder if she accidentally took her meds and it knocked her out.
I'm going to, since I'm back on the ship, I'm going to, oh. Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to go check my, my Steam, like, wish list and see what on there is listed as horror.
Release the sails, Wood.
So, okay, most of these why is Fallout 76 listed as horror?
I guess
Because
it
it
could
has
be,
some creepy elements.
and it is
and it-
kind of apocalyptic theme.
Kill It With Fire is listed as a horror game.
Spiders, arachnophobia. Very common.
I know, but still. Don't starve, I guess. That's fine.
Hmm? What do you mean starve?
Don't starve.
It's a game.
Ah.
No, most of these make sense. I don't know about. Actually, no. That's fair. Was the last one I was questioning was JJ Macfields, but that's fair. That works.
The only thing I'm worried about is that this darn ship spins on a dime. Would you be willing to be the one that's in charge of making sure to patch the bottom holes? Since usually when you're here, you're on cannon. So I thought it'd be a good idea for you to get bailing. Like, we've got a ways to get there. But when it does start, we might go in front of the firebomb face. And if that happens, you're gonna want to be in the very bottom. Yay! Laundry! It'll take us a minute to catch up to this ship because we're kind of going against the wind, though. Floofy, you and Wonderland do like idle building relaxing games. Wonderland was playing one on a raft, on a wooden raft, and you were playing something that has you floating in the sky.
Oh, a loft.
Oh yeah, I've been looking into Olaf's. I don't know why, but I lump. Yeah, the game is called Raft, by the way. It's I lump like Aloft, Forever Skies, that kind of like, oh yeah, in the air, do the thing together, which is also why I was excited for the Minecraft update that's coming out, because it just feels like Minecraft version of that. But
What Minecraft?
they're releasing a Minecraft update that's like the next, not the next update, because the next one is the spring one, and it's gonna have like the different forms of animals. But after that, they announced what's going to be a part of the next one, and it's rideable ghasts. It is ghast pets,
Jeez.
and you can ride on top of them.
Don't know if that's
You can
genius
have-
or horrifying.
I love it. I absolutely love it. You can have like up to 4 people just chilling on a ghast.
So they finally made a solution to group movement.
Yeah.
Okay, dog, sit still. Okay, I can't be trying to drive a ship and having you wriggling around on my lap at the same time.
Yeah, it's... Aloft was a game I looked into, but didn't think it would be fun since I would be doing it on my own, and that just sounded sad.
What are your thoughts on it, Floofy? You kind of disappeared into the Loft game for a couple of weeks, if not more.
One solid week. And the concept behind a loft is really, really good.
But
But if there's one aspect of the game that I'm not actually enjoying, I like the message, but I'm not enjoying, it's that it's an eco-friendly style game of you going around and trying to help, like, all these islands and breathe life back into these islands. And the one mechanic I'm not liking is the animals. Because I went through, like, nearly over a third of the ring I could get access to, not being able to find the animals without killing the ecosystem that was already there.
so the animals kill the existing ecosystem and you have to build a new one? Is that what it's... What?
Yeah, so basically you would find these islands that you couldn't really get access to the treasure/loot on them until you, like, revive the ecosystem on the island. Which was, in the early game, just planting trees, planting plants of the correct variety. Then you would have to, like, put down some bugs. Now, if you didn't realize that this is part of the game, just done a whole bunch of traveling, and all the early game where you could do this, you'd have to backtrack all the way back and pick up these bugs and take them all the way back to where you just were for something that might be useful. And then you get into animals, and I still haven't figured out how to breed the animals. Meaning, I have a limited supply.
I remember watching people that I enjoy just watching them play games. One that they were playing was this, and there's a guy who's usually miserable. The only time I have seen him sound happy was playing, I don't even know what it was. He was playing a game, like, got a pet, and he's just so happy to have this, like, it's just like a, like, giant fat lizard. And he's just so happy to have this dude, and then, like, a minute later it gets killed, and he just sounds miserable again. Just right back to being depressed. And I know that was his exact experience with this game, because he went onto an island, found a sheep, sounded, like, genuinely happy for, like, a minute, then accidentally jumped off the ledge, and just right back to sad boy.
Yep.
I'm just smiling sadly at the two of you right now. I can't remember. No, the red ribbons in the sky are what we're aiming for.
It's already 12.
Oh no. Eric, if you're still watching, darling, get your butt up on ya.
No, I like the ability to be able to, like, effectively take over your own island and turn it into a floating ship. That is fun. But it's the fact that you have to fix up every single island that you may want to loot.
That channel is kind of how I figured out about a lot of single-player games getting multiplayers. One of them was Subnautica, and then another one was Undertale Together, which is a thing that exists, and I love it.
Is that Undertale 2?
No, it's quite literally just multiplayer Undertale. It's an Undertale mod where you can have up to 4 people with it, and it's...
Oh, okay.
They... or no, it wasn't them. It was Wildcard I watched play Undertale together. And then they did a second run where they did Genocide, and they said it took them like 4 hours combined to beat Sans, while multiple of them already knew the fight, because they just couldn't do it, because there's 4 of them, they all share health. And so, like, there's a lot of health, but the health that you get from items isn't changed. So they're just sitting there struggling to stay alive the entire fight. Which sounds about right for Sans. He
Eric,
also showed...
I was just gonna say, Eric, when you do load into the game, you should be able to join immediately by clicking on the active ship. I'd love you to join us! I was waiting for Baby Cakes, but she never showed up, so she probably got busy or fell asleep with her meds. And if Wonderland's going to be leaving soon, the more hands on deck, the better. Oh, you sucker! You do not turn around. You do not turn around. You lazy. I did not just chase you halfway across the map for you to turn around at the last freaking second.
I'll stay here for us trying to fight him, but if we sink, I'm gonna leave.
That's fair. He's right here next to the outpost, so we should be able to sink the ship normally and then sell things quickly. Hello, darling.
Yeah. Shit, what was I gonna say?
What is up?
Feel late.
Wow, you're really
Holy
quiet.
Lag, where's my FPS?
Try talking
Hi
again?
there.
Yeah.
Gonna increase your volume a little bit so I can actually hear you.
You'll regret that.
I know not to do it quite as loud as I would normally, so yeah, you're at a safe volume. Alright, my lovely little murder hobo, we need you to sink Flameheart's ship with us.
Okay. Sounds good. I need food. Coconuts? Damn, that's rough.
We need the we need the achievement for sinking it while representing Athena's. So I figured, why not? This is my usually PvE express crew.
The what achievement?
It's called Sizzling Tinker.
Where you sink Flameheart's burning
Rises.
blade while representing Athena's.
It has to
I
be
thought it
approved
had
by
to be
the
player
players.
control.
This guy
so,
has
yeah.
60 million frickin' gold, because all he does is sink other players and take their loot.
Me?
Is that you?
Oh, I don't have 60 million.
I thought
no,
it-
it's the other dude.
Oh, that was
I don't have that much.
Fluffer Nutter then, okay.
Also, for that achievement, it has to be player controlled.
I was...
Yeah.
damn it, I was right. Why do I not say shit?
Either way, we'll be killing it, and sinking it multiple times is an achievement. And we'll get really nice treasure. Because we're going to fully sink it, we're not going to take it over. Too much of a pain in the rear if we try to take it over. Alright.
Thank you, Ed.
Get on the cannons! It hasn't even tried to blow holes in the ship yet! Yes, I know, you make that reference every single time something shoots a ship. Oh, looks like it's gonna be maybe driver's side? Why am I struggling to get in line with this thing?
Just sail straight.
I tried to lower it to combat mode, but
Hey, crank
it's
it
not.
left.
Got it.
Damn lower decks.
Come upstairs, Wonderland. Wood. You can go down when it's taking the first hit. It doesn't help us if you do that.
It does, because I can kill the skellies.
Did you even make it onto the boat?
No, they're too far.
Doesn't help us when you do that.
You know what? Yeah, I think you and Wood are gonna get along. It helps her mental state. Put the drink down.
I think Wood could very easily learn how to be a proper PvP murder hobo from Eric and Fluffer and Utter, honestly. I mean, the guy's name is literally General Fluff, okay?
I'm being.
I'm gonna switch to sword and go over.
Wood, check for damage in the hole, please.
Dick shot. Ah, I hit the mast. Oh, well, they're dead.
If you haven't...
Now we can either take him or we can sink him.
I was just gonna do a
Kinda
regular
single.
sinking. Go ahead and read the book in the captain's cabin if you haven't already, Wood.
And I will be shooting at you, so...
We want to be yoinking the bone colors. The bone colors.
Practicing your aim there, Wonderland.
Say, isn't there accommodation for shooting into its mouth?
I thought that was for the Megalodons.
I don't know.
It's for the
Is-
Megalodons.
I know you shot into a skeleton ship's mouth and said something.
Maybe I just thought it was cool that I hit the skeleton's mouth.
You said, like, please tell me that it gave everyone that after you did it.
Here, don't sink it yet. I'm stealing its supplies.
Well, don't the barrels come up anyway?
Oh, I don't remember. I usually take the burning blade instead of sinking it, so I don't remember.
I'm a
Wood.
proof.
Okay.
Oh my
Have a
god,
lovely
wait.
night.
Wait. This thing does have harpoons on it.
Yes, it does. What about it?
Wait, you can't say you won a competition. I wasn't aware we were playing. You said you were going to try to bring it up to the top of a galleon's grave or something like that if it had harpoons on it, and it does.
The 2 times I was able to take over the ship, I was murder hoboed by the time I hit the 8th ritual out of 10. So I got pretty saucy angry with this ship and didn't want to continue. Eric had asked you not to sink it just yet. He's gathering supplies.
No, I got most of it. It's fine. We're chilling.
Alright.
The barrels float up.
Gracias.
So much for taking that time to build it, eh?
I like the music.
Sword retreat.
Got anyone else you want to join to the crew once Wonderland heads off for the night, Eric?
No, not necessarily. Plus is busy.
Wood, you can go into the captain's cabin and go AFK, dear.
That's a message in a bottle, isn't it?
Ah! Good thing I have the ship stilled. Speaking of, is it still visible?
Yeah, it is a message in a bottle. It's a coral one, but
I got you. Oh,
you
damn.
don't need it.
It sure takes its time sinking, doesn't it? I know for sure we don't want to sell the sword, because we can technically do some rituals with it.
That's not how the sword
Are you
works, I don't think.
smoldering again, Flynn Rider?
Potentially. Ah, you little. Alright, whatever. Also, once you get the sword, you can't really do anything with it. It's just a weapon at that point and a beacon telling everyone where you are.
But I've heard
The
it.
way the rituals.
I've done
Go
the
ahead.
rituals, but I thought the sword it can do rituals because you have to do a certain number with the
No,
sword, not just the burning blade ship.
The sword is just the prize for those who sink it,
Oh.
and it can be used as a flaming sword. That's about it. You can't do any rituals with it.
Fair enough.
The only way to do rituals is when you have the actual blade.
So that's what they meant by burning blade.
Yeah. Be
Hello.
gone!
Hello.
Brat!
Thank you.
He's got a fire skull and he's throwing it at people.
No, I'm not. That was
I
you.
know,
That
I'm
was me.
confiscating it.
No, that wasn't me. That was me. That wasn't me.
Liar.
No, it
It's
wasn't
going on the bed.
Alright, we got everything we
I can go
can
there.
get, correct?
No. No, why are you in
Oh.
here?
me. No reason. I'm hiding. Hey, that's not very nice. I'm just chilling.
These
You
are
know what I mean?
called
I'm just
Thing
chilling.
1 and Thing 2 for a reason, Eric. You all have
Yeah, he's
gremlin energy, and there's a reason
He's
why this
trying to grab the skull.
this
I ain't
guild
trying to
is
grab
called
it. If I wanted
trolling.
it, I would have grabbed it by now.
This guild is called trolling not just because of my VTuber moniker, but because it means we're screwing with everybody and everything that we can. So if you start it, they're gonna keep going at you until they're sick of it.
Ah, you missed.
Flawless.
Well played.
Yeah, she's a little bit deadly when it comes to sneak attacks. Just saying.
I just kill myself repeatedly. I think it's funny. Hold on.
Oi.
As long as you don't kill the driver, I don't
Wood,
care.
Put the skull down.
I don't have the skull. I never had the skull.
I said wood. And yes, you did
Oh.
have the skull, don't lie.
No,
This is
you're-
fire, I'm not
I
gonna
don't know
use
what you're talking
fire.
about.
I don't, I... Wood, I hate you.
At least she's not drunk like Morbius.
That's true, she's not throwing up everywhere, just breathing fire on us. Okay. That's fair.
Eric, could you roll up the first sail, please?
Fireworks.
No, fine. I'll do it.
I'm trying to set up the fireworks. They have the pretty one.
Ooh, they have my Vipers?
Yeah, Wood has it.
Yay! I like the Vipers! It's the only fireworks I like. You know, you could take the cannonball out instead of wasting it.
That's boring. Wait,
This is
why
the
did I roll
monkey
the
one.
first one up? Oh, I guess we are rolling up, but yes.
Vipers!
Did you shoot it so low?
There is a sloop in
Yeah.
front of us, so it's,
Yes,
we're gonna sell everything
kill
except for the 2 humble gifts, and then if Wonderland's up, or if Wood is up to it while Wonderland goes to bed, we can murder hobo the sloop. I am taking a toe into the dark side. Or should I say the red side? No.
Yeah, and I'm going to sleep because I want nothing to do with this.
I'm gonna shoot myself over as soon as physically possible.
I will
Wonderland?
maintain the
Wonderland, can you please roll up the middle sail?
yep. The only ship I thought it was a good idea that we sunk was the one that stole the Megalodon.
Yeah.
That's because they were pretty much a sitting duck anyway.
There was
And they stole our Megalodon.
right when the Fireboy got introduced, we did like 3 of them, and that was the second one, I think, and we had died after doing most of its health and damage. We got there, and there is a sloop, like,
No, it
just
was a galley.
anchored, sitting... Was it?
It was a full galleon wearing the coven.
Oh. Okay. I trust her to remember these things more than me. I don't care. There was a ship sitting there, just, like, getting the shit beaten out of it, about to die, and...
I can make that.
Where are you trying to go?
I'm
After
going
the
after
sloop.
the sloop.
I'm not mad, just disappointed.
I figured you would either love him or hate him.
I mean, it's only like
Like,
3
okay.
squares away. It's not that far.
I don't like not being the worst person here.
If they move, let me know because I cannot see.
See, Wood, the difference is that you're normally not... You're normally not here. Wood, did you put the skull up there? The burning one?
Yes, it's, no. Wood, where's the Bernie skull? She's going back to get it.
I am. Unless she moved it. She did move it.
Damn! We have humble gifts to give the Reapers now.
I have a singular brain cell, and it's the one that ate grass, and it's the one that ate grass as a child.
For some reason, every time I read your name as Eric the Great, my brain wants to say Eric, the way that they do in the areas that the Slavs and the Vikings used to conquer.
Eating. I dodged that shark. Why did that hit me?
You can dodge in water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you phase it and then sprint swim towards it, and it's right before it's about to bite you, swim down.
To be honest, that's not what I do. I just kind of sit there and then swim down when it's about to chomp.
That works too. Just go down when it comes at you.
I do believe we just hit tier 5.
I'm gonna stream on Discord if you want my perspective on what I'm doing.
Sure.
Are you hurt? I'm gonna kill this shark.
Wood, you're in charge of fishing out Eric. You and your harpoon skills are amazing.
Oh, are you guys gonna beat me? Damn.
No, we're gonna fish you out like an angler.
Nah, you're gonna miss. And I'm gonna catch the ladder.
Can't you see his name floating in the water?
Northwest. Just head northwest. Scratch that. Hit
I'm right on top of you,
northwest.
Right there. If the ship wouldn't bow up and down so much. Hey, lad.
Ah, you missed. You missed. You missed. You missed. You missed.
As
I got
again,
flutter.
the ship is doing fucking whatever this is.
Well, he said he would catch it. He caught it. Load the cannons with cannonballs. Get ready to assault the poor sloop. I feel horrible
No,
for
load
doing
me
this.
in the cannon. Load me in the cannon.
Hey.
FYI, we're at a fort. There's kegs here. Don't get kegged.
We'll try not
Yeah.
to.
Well,
Why did you two jump off of the ship just now? That was really stupid.
It was skilled tactics.
I did it because I was leaving anyway.
Good night.
And I was trying to pull him off with me, but I still don't know how to do that.
Okay, just turn right and you can both start firing. I'm gonna go disable them.
There's no one else on the ship except for me.
Oh, dang, that's rough. Good luck.
So why am I turning right?
Hit right now to get angle. Beautiful. Oh, Hoarders 4? Yeah. And I'm on the ship.
Anything treasure
Hello?
worthy?
This vessel is now mine.
Shoot, it will.
I can have it. Damn. You're not even gonna try to find me? Got a little nice stash here. Trying to figure out your mic. Well, I'm just gonna keep him from going to his ship because I don't need to do anything else.
I am so bad at aiming this right now.
Oh, they sunk. I have a little bit of loot. Kind of cool, I guess.
You can stop wood.
They're very much dead. I will report. Well, not them. I haven't found them yet, but they are dead.
Wood's coming over to help you.
It's just all the loot now. It's just kind of all sitting here.
Oh, so we got it. We came over right after they finished the fort.
Yep.
I feel horrible because I know I would be
Loot's right here.
so mad right now and so heartbroken if that happened to me. But at the same time, it feels like a nice little steal.
Skill issues. Oh, I gotta see. No, I'm kidding. I literally did nothing. I just walked up and he like left.
They're like, screw this. We're about to get murderfied. Rather not.
Got a little bit of loot. Neat.
That's a lot of shiny stuff in the water. What are you talking about a little bit?
For me, that's a little bit.
Ah.
Mere fraction of my power. Wanna see something neat? Oh, you blocked it. Oh, darn.
What did I do?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Yoink. I was gonna revive you, but alright. I'm just killing my crewmates. So don't worry about it.
Oh, that's a normal day here. Trolling each other with TNT barrels is kind of standard here.
No, you won't. Congrats. Okay.
Small skill issue at the moment. I moved the ship in too fast and we rolled over the treasure.
Well played. Well played.
I'm not that good with the galleon.
One time I solo piloted a galleon into another galleon. I just put a bunch of kegs on the front of it.
Will you grab a storage crate and get everything you can out of their barrels that are right next to us?
I didn't actually check if they had anything. No, nothing. Actually, this one's a good. 2 anchor balls. Yes, give me. You can unload that one.
Wait, are you
I
throwing
can
treasures
juggle.
into the water?
No, I was juggling. Treasure juggle. What?
Ugh, screw this, I'm putting on my harpoon.
Oh dang, I kinda suck at the game. Holy cow. Can't juggle. They have the tridents that are like really good for bosses or PvE or whatever.
Hey, I was going for that! Little sniper. Alright, I'll let you sort everything out and steer us towards Reapers. Where are we at the moment?
We're gonna sell to Reapers with Athenas.
I mean, we have a flag, and
If
we
you go to an outpost, you can sell the flags to the little skeleton that's hanging above the Reaper table.
Can you give them the
At
humble
any
gifts
outpost.
too?
I don't know about the humble gifts, I don't think so, but the flag, yes, you can.
Okay, we'll do that then. Yes, my kitty cat. I can't see Jack with the way the sun is right now. Okay. Probably, yeah. Hi, kitten. Well, we now know that you are a chaotic gremlin more than we already did, Wood. Let's see. Hello, kitty kit. Okay. Yeah, I think you've been officially converted to a murder hobo, haven't you?
You turn all the sails. You need to go all the way to the right.
Can you helm for a minute? I'm sorting stuff out.
I'm helming. Don't worry. All right.
Come here, pretty kitty. Poor boy. He tried to join us in the blankets and the dog woke up and said, "What?" Don't step on me there, that hurts!
Make
What
it.
joke?
Make the joke. Do it. Do
You
it.
you can do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it, do it, do it.
Do it, or I'm gonna find a keg and kick the ship. Do
Do
it.
it, do it, do it. How is that a joke? It's literally what I just said.
Oh, okay. Someone put up mid sail, put up front.
Alright. Putting one of the storage crates in the nose of the ship, just in case.
Crank the sucker all the way left. We're just gonna bounce off the rock here. Then we'll harpoon the way there. Okay, keep it cranked.
If we get a hole, I'll repair it.
Crank it right. Straighten out. And we'll just slowly drift this way. Alright, you can start sailing.
Eh? I don't get the question.
Because they're like in the dirt all the time or something.
Oh, I asked that right before I saw the farmer's posted part. You are a strange, strange little child, you know that, Wood?
Oh damn, I fell off.
No. When do you turn 18? I'm getting close.
I like how you just assumed I was 18. I thought that was really funny. Oh wait, this is not a... Ooh, I'm seeing. Wait, why can't I sell the... sovereigns.
So what?
Can I not sell a trident to sovereigns? That was weird. Anyways. I think it's really funny how you kind of just assumed I was over 18. Which, I mean, I am, but still.
I mean, we had this discussion, which is why I knew you were over 18.
I don't remember the discussion.
Yeah, we talked about you and and Fluff being over 18. Like, I called you guys a kid, and you like, excuse me?
Oh, maybe.
I left that chest on the bed because it had the gold one of the chests has the humble gifts in them. Unless
I put
this
it
was their
separately
guys's.
with all the other ones.
Okay.
Damn, I fell.
Alright, I will see if we can did you grab the flag? Is that what you grabbed?
I have the flag.
What happened to the humble gifts?
They're sitting in a chest
Oh,
off
there
to
they
the
are.
right, unless they were harpooned.
No, I couldn't see them. I'm gonna see if this sells here like you think it will.
No, I don't think the gift will. For some reason, I can't sell this flag to the skeleton, but if someone else does, for some reason, then they can.
Hold on,
Not
stay there
letting me.
for a second and we'll swap items. At worst, we can just put the flag and the humble gifts in a box.
The gifts you can't sell, but the flag you can.
There we go. Yep, we're good to head back. Shall we hunt for other players as we do random things?
You want to hunt with Athena, or would you rather hunt with either Guild flag or Reaper flag?
Well, we're at Athena tier 3. Yeah, we can switch to Reapers. At least that'll get people to come to us. If nothing else. My Reapers is still shamefully low.
What is it at?
My reputation, Reapers is at 45s, Athena's at 26, just because they give so little treasure. I don't like you doing them very often. Hello, Matt.
Gotcha.
Hey, Mad Raven. Cough, cough, Morbius.
Well, I'm at 376 in Reapers.
Of course you are. I only just passed the 100 mark last month for all of the 3 main guys. I was the person that usually was killed and had to just give it as a loss for a lot of the stuff that I did. Until this most recent year, when the PvPing seemed to got a little bit less, because Hourglass took the pressure off.
You vote for Reaper?
I am a dum-dum and forgot that's what we were doing, because in that split second I forgot my brain. Yeah, it's a 3-man galley right now. If you want to join, Morbius, that would be lovely. Cause Wonderland just left in case you didn't show up today. I think she's zonked out. Poor girl. Ooh, curse balls. Nice.
I get it.
Hmm?
Nothing.
One, two, three, four, five, six, 7.
Holy pineapples.
What?
No, I'm nowhere about it.
They were pretty well stocked. We now have over 200 wood, 600 cannonballs, and other things.
Neat.
Alright. Now we just have to get to tier 5 to see where everyone else is, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Morbius says your face is a pineapple. Morbius is the guy you met me with. Welcome back, Schnookums. We're gonna head south to sell the humble gift in a drive-by. And then basically be looking on the lookout for people to slaughter. Since the skeleton event is right next to Reapers, do we want to do that too? To get our points up?
Deal.
Could you turn the first and mid sails into the wind, please?
Browsing for emotes, one moment.
And if I remember correctly, when we get into combat, we roll up the middle sail, right? Will you two knock it off? No,
What?
dogs being stupid. Did Rexaboodle go to bed?
Hello?
Hey Morbius, did Rexaboodle go to bed? I thought you two were playing your spaceship game.
He went on a call, like just now.
Ah, and you're like, hey, they are streaming.
Well, our event got canceled tonight.
Oh, was it like a player event or a dev event?
It was a player event. But yeah, it got canceled tonight because the guy that was running it just couldn't make it. So,
Well, you have good timing then. We have decided to
Yeah.
turn murder hobos for tonight.
heard. I heard it through the ether before I heard it through the stream. That's the reason the stream got turned on.
How'd you hear it through the ether?
I got skills like that.
You're a dirty, rotten liar, you know that?
No, I'm not. Something was like, they're gonna go murder hoboing. I've got a watch. And then it was like, oh, it's a 3-man crew, and they're gonna go murder hoboing. So I gotta join. Mind if I slow us down a little bit?
Not at all, just make sure we don't crash. Ah, crap.
That wasn't me.
That's fine, I know. Nice! Whoops! I accidentally caused our ship to catch fire. Sorry!
GG's.
Oh my god, we're gonna die.
Dog?
Switch into a sword and
Stop
I'm gonna
getting-
go kill
Oh!
the skeletons.
Bail! Bailers! Bailers!
What is bailing? I thought we were murder hobos.
Shh.
What do you think I'm doing?
Somebody just flashed me in the face.
Oh, they turned that way. Why'd they do that?
Because they're stupid
Because
NPCs?
we skidded on an island.
I forgot to designate a bailer. I don't want to do it today. I've done it for 3 streams now.
Alright, Wood, it's me or you.
Who's the designated
Oh, I see a
repairer?
player.
Okay, so Wood's gonna be the designated repairer. Is the player? Is it a small ship?
The loop.
I mean, we can easily. Well, we've already put holes in the galley, so we could take the treasure off the galley and then go do that.
Yeah, we definitely need to go back to that thing.
Yeah, because maybe if we finish the event and grab some treasure for ourselves, it'll lure the others
Lower all
to
sails.
us. Lower all of
Lower
them?
all sails?
All of them. Drop them all. When I say raise front all the way and mid half.
Alright,
I'll stand by on mid.
I'll stay on front. Wood, get ready on front with me since we gotta pull it the full way. Awesome.
It'll be a second because we gotta get back over to the event. Okay, raise.
Alright.
Okay, we're gonna slowly creep in.
Haha, got one.
Alright. One of them should spawn. I believe.
Because there's the one that's in front of us to the left, trying to go around that big rock.
I'm gonna give left side.
Ooh, is the player coming to us? Tis, it's Brig.
Looks like that either a brig or a galley, I can't tell.
Ooh, it's a galley.
Good.
Do you want me to harpoon turn?
No. I'm just gonna crank left here. Yeah, harpoon turn, actually. Crank us left.
It's unique, you gotta use the rock. There you go.
It'll bump it, but it's fine. It'll just bounce off. Raise the
It's
front
already on
sails. Oh, there you go. Now we're chilling. Okay, as soon as we get out, I'm immediately turning right. You're gonna all jump on left side cannon.
Alright.
Ignore the hole, it's fine for now. Alright. Cranking it right. Left. I have one person go down and patch that one hole so I don't have to think about it.
I think Wood already did.
Thanks.
I have her pretty well trained to where if she hears a hole, she fixes it.
Aim low.
Oh! That hurt.
Indeed, it did.
There's
I haven't
some.
went and grabbed food yet. We
They're
got
done,
a good
daytime.
spread on the bottom. Yeah.
Raise both front sails all the way, or the raise mid all the way. We'll come around for a harpoon. Alright. Okay, can I get someone on back sail? Get ready to raise.
I'm on it.
Harpoon quickly, because if the event's not over, more are gonna spawn.
Yeah.
Don't even see it.
Player galleons coming in. I'm turning to right, so we have right side cannon, left side harpoon. Jump on the right harpoon, so you have angle on that, and we'll have angle on their ship. When they get closer, I'm gonna launch out.
Okay.
Someone needs to jump on that one.
Hey, Wood, since we're coming against this player ship, you and I are going to trade places? Because I can call for somebody else to come bail and you can't. So, you're flex now.
Which means mostly cannons, and when he calls for bail, go help him.
Just keep playing the event. I'll try to stall the galley.
Okay. Oh, they got attacked by the other galleon that's meant for us.
Yeah, I know. I'll tuck, wait for them to kill it, and then I'll kill them.
Alright, you gotta get spread there. We've got one hole.
Goals, interesting.
Why aren't we moving? Did they sail ball us?
Possible?
Yes, you were sailballed.
Okay. I was like, wait a sec, what? Well, that worked.
Well, they sank. Yeah.
I used a ballast
like I
ball
said,
on them.
we got a... Yeah, we had a good spread. Oh, ballast ball is great.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Oh, that's so funny. They're hot micers.
They're
Meaning.
facing away from us.
Meaning they use in-game mics to communicate.
Oh, so they're probably a random patch crew.
Yeah. Kidding. Where's this loot at?
Oh, and they're new too. This is gonna be so easy.
I do not see the loot at all.
The only seabirds I see are behind us. So it might have glitched because they're so close.
Right.
Up gain. Up. Yeah, it's not very nice. It's not very nice. It's not very.
Crap.
That's one. Are y'all drunk? That's so funny. They're all drunk.
Oh, there's a bunch of little morbs on that ship.
Oh wow, they're like really drunk. Oh,
Like-
they're drunk in game. Okay. Womp 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 womp. You're dead. You're dead.
Okay, so I found the treasure. Wood was right. We were directly on top of it. Can you? Oh right.
This is my ship now. This is my ship now.
Throw some fire bombs.
Oh, I got stuck inside of him. I'm launching back over.
Yes.
Where the hell did the water come from? Oh.
All right. Wood, get on the harpoon. Because we should be right above the loot. Yeah, we're directly. I see. Yeah, use the ship's harpoon, dear. Ah! Water. That's all these are? That sucks.
Got a good spread. Reloading.
How are you doing over there, Eric?
They're doing fine. I was one beforeing. Now they're fighting the Skelly Galley. Now I'm about to get back onto the ship to one before again.
Oh, I wouldn't have went if I knew you were gonna go, Wood. We're harpooned to them, by the way.
Yeah, I kinda noticed. Looks like they're gonna sink soon. They're getting really heavy.
They are. We got a great spread, and Wood went over there to ensure the same.
This time I'm not getting close till we
Oh
get
my
there.
gosh,
They
I got killed by a shark. That's wild.
There it went.
Alright, so Wood, if we do engage these guys in battle, try not to type anything. We'll just trust that you've heard us.
Yeah, that was another reason why I said that I'd build.
If you're wondering where the
Charge
rest
for
of the
that
loot
part.
are, they have it.
Oh, I figured as
Where the
much.
rest of the loot is.
Not for
There was
long.
some loot that spawned on top of us, and it disappeared because it spawned on top of us.
Did they manage to get away or what?
They're right behind the rock.
Where'd they go?
Okay.
Drop all sails.
I just wanted to get us closer to. Oh wait, with the loot, the
Yeah,
loot,
Oh, sorry.
the
I meant
loot.
We're grabbing
I
loot.
thought you got
Grabbing
grabbed all
loot.
of it.
Don't, yeah,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
do that. Don't do that. You gave me a heart attack, man.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get this stuff, other stuff the hard way.
Grab our harpoon gun.
I'm gonna repair a couple of the
Okay.
middle stuff.
Alright.
Because if we're going to engage, better safe than sorry, because we don't know if they'll have curse balls or not.
I'm gonna check if they're even still there. They are.
Alright, as soon as you're ready, I'll start dropping sails.
I guess it's just waiting on the loot at this point. So if we have all the loot, we're good to go.
We have all the loot.
Alright.
Drop it.
Zombrains. I don't recognize that name, but welcome to the channel. We're going player poaching. We're going to be poaching some
Alright.
new players.
Wood. Grab,
Actually,
grab front
oh,
sail.
there now.
Start raising. Go to half. Alright, you're good.
Oh, they're trying to run away.
Okay.
I'm coming back. Drop all sails, catch wind.
Start turning us left.
Oh, they're trying to ram us.
Whoa, that's not good. Oh shit, I'm grown up. I feel the now grown
Oh
up.
my gosh, I got blended. They all had swords.
Alright. Going down a bilge. There's nothing to bilge.
They were like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! I think they're really trying to run away. What do we want to do?
Kill them.
They are not trying to run away. Catch them around the rock.
Drop their mast. I'm gonna send them an anchor ball.
I'm not good with chain shots, but I will try.
Oh, they're running? Drop all sails, drop all sails, drop all sails. They are definitely running.
That's what I was thinking. There's only one place to sell down there, and that's Plunder Outpost. Because as soon as we get around this
All
rock...
sails need to go right.
All sails right?
No, they're
All-
going
I'm
left.
sorry, excuse me.
Left,
All sails left. All sails left. Excuse me.
Okay. All sails left.
Stay there, dog dog.
They got better wind than we do right now.
Dog, stop trying to get on me every time I'm doing something serious, sweetie. I love you, but you can't get on me like that. Dog keeps trying to step
Sure.
into my face.
That's how Charles does me. He starts
Here,
pawing
I'm
at
gonna
me
jump on
whenever.
that. Oh, real quick.
They're turning further to the left.
Yeah, they're
I see
doing
it,
what they
I'm
can to
going.
stay in the wind. They're using my tactics, honestly.
I'll catch them. We're gonna thread the needle here.
I'll sort out the storage chests.
There's a player brig off to our left,
That's cool.
heading the same direction we are. But it's kind of coming towards both of us. I bet it saw that
They're
first
com-
galley
they're
and started us.
They're coming after us.
Because
Yeah.
we've got a...
Keep in pursuit. I'm gonna go after the brig.
All right.
Okay, yeah, because the brig is what is a 5-tier Reaper, and they're coming for us for sure.
Yep. You might want to get on that wheel.
Okay. So are we
We got a
engaging the
rock just ahead.
brig, or what?
Right. Immediate right. Rock ahead.
I'm trying, but nobody said anything before, and I was downstairs.
And there's a dude in the water.
Stay on the...
Let's probably hit the Reaper.
Okay, so go after the Reaper instead.
Yeah, let's hit
Yeah.
the Reaper.
Would... no, Morbius is fixing it, never mind.
It was just mid-deck.
Wow, I got pushed under. That's wild.
By the ship?
Yeah.
Mermaid back! I don't actually know how to steer a fight. And the fog rolled in.
We have angle. Aim high.
Dog, stop it.
Oh, I hit one.
Aim a little lower. We can aim lower.
Would go fix... Or no, wait, he's fixing, never mind.
I'm fixing.
I will not worry about the mast until you tell me to.
Don't worry about that front mast for sure.
I'm dropping their masts. There's the border, FY. I can hear him. Oh, crank wheel left, we're losing angle.
Ow, that hurt.
Okay, dump him. One mast. That's two masts, both masts are down. This should be down, yep.
Oh shit. I
Yep,
need
he's bald.
2 bales. I need some bales.
Crank
I need
right,
some
crank
bales,
right,
quick.
crank right.
One,
I got
wood...
bills.
Shit.
Wood bale.
She's dead, she said. I'm gonna help you.
Alright.
I'm gonna
just keep
permanently... We're in a permanent turn.
That's good. We just keep bailing. I'm gonna start repairing.
Just keep bailing, I'll handle the rest.
I cannot do this fast enough.
I'm repairing.
Triple bail, triple bail.
Three holes repaired.
What? Careful on the backsplash.
Keep bailing wood.
There's only one hole left in the bottom. There's only one hole left in the bottom. Alright, we're out of the danger zone.
I'm peeling, just focus on repairing.
Alright, wood, you're
One's
good
on,
to
one's
cannon.
on, FY.
Those are...
I knocked them off, raise anchor. All guard, just raise anchor.
Good thing I used the bone collar when I did. Hey, we got the achievement! Why did that break?
I went to grab it to help right when you guys finished. I caught it though. Why are we creaking? Fixed all the holes.
Because the
We
mast.
did fix all the holes. I hear a hole. We have one. Fix second tier holes, or second deck.
Yep.
Alright.
One's on, one's on.
I caught it. I caught it. Just kill him. I caught it. Just kill him. He's gonna kill me. He's down below. He got me. Catch it, catch it, catch it.
He's at the front end. Oh, we sank!
We sank?
Yeah, we sank.
Oh, damn.
But at least it was fun.
Yeah, it was. I'm glad you're having fun in PvP now.
Shut up. Just took being with the right crowd.
Right? Well, you know, you just needed to find your proper sea legs. Well, they just got a shit ton of loot. Good for them.
Mm-hmm. And they're murder camping in the water. Ooh, my stream hit the normal 2-hour mark.
Nice.
Do we want to re-reaper, or do we not have enough
Is it really?
supplies?
Is it really?
Yeah, the
That's
stream's
funny.
been going
That's
for
funny.
2 hours and 30 minutes. Or were you talking
How are
to
you
people?
doing? Yeah. How are you doing?
He's talking to them.
Doing good. Doing good. Yeah, just playing some random. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Dan, you're gonna send me back already? Hey, have a good day. Hey, have a good day. No worries. Have a good day. No worries. Have a good day.
I love how it says treasure donated instead of treasure stolen. It adds insult to injury.
That.
Well, we definitely can't out-cannon them now, because I took all of our supplies.
Right? Well, let's head to an outpost and get some more.
Unfortunately, I do have to hop up. But, oh, that's the only thing.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
gonna
so-
say, yeah. I was kind of thinking of
Were you
hopping
hopping
off
off
as
too?
well, because it's 15 minutes past when I would normally wonder about exiting, and this is actually a pretty good spot, because it took us an hour to build up that ammunition in the first place.
Damn mutes. Okay.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry! If you...
I'm gonna hop out of here.
I would say Wood
We'll
could
catch
stay,
you
but
later.
she has to get to bed, too.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, it's good to see you playing again, Wood. It's been like 2 weeks now.
Isn't it been longer than that?
I think maybe could have been.
It's been a
My
while.
sense of time is kind of skewed.
All of her, I think she has like, what is it, Lent Catholic style holiday things that limit her or whatever.
Right.
Something about that. But anyway, thank
catch
you
y'all
for
later.
joining us, Eric.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
Yeah, Eric. It's good to
no
see you, man.
problemo.
yee! Have a good night!
Alright, we'll catch y'all later. Bye bye.
Have a good night,
night, guys.
everybody, and thank you for watching. We will be back at the same time on Friday night. And I'd love for you to join us. Good night!
Night, everybody.